in advance was released even in January. So we are making sure that at every stage we are being a bit more sensitive to states. It is their money, but instead of getting it at that regular installment, I'm uploading and front-loading the installments in time so that states don't suffer. Rajamani Patel ji talked about the remote-controlled policy. He said every one of your policies is all remote-controlled, and said it's being remote-controlled from somewhere. And he also probably mentioned it's been remote-controlled from Nagpur. I just want to say this is coming from a party which constantly till this day is remote-controlled. There's no democracy in that party. It's being remote-controlled. And even worse, national
no
policies were decided. Being remote control. I'm sorry to say this today. And even worse, I didn't intend to say, but it was a question during the budget debate, and therefore I'm answering during the budget debate. Is it a budget issue? It is a budget issue because you asked me that question. Sir, national policies were decided at 10 Janpath rather than, and then announced in 7 LKM. Was that remote control or not, sir? Policy decided in 10 Janpath and announced in 7 LKM. And one cannot ever forget the day when one of the general secretaries of the party, that time it was general secretary, tore that in the public, in front of the press. And even worse, sir, the respected Prime Minister at that time, Dr. Manmohan Singh, was within a couple of hours after that going to meet President, US President. And here, his party's General Secretary tore. Is that remote control? Or what is that? So, sir, I come to my last intervention, sir.
Please.
I come to my last intervention, sir. Sir? Leader of the opposition, sir.
Please, leader of opposition.
हम बजट में उनका भाषण बड़े गंभीरता से सुन रहे हैं, लेकिन इस सदन को भटकाने की कोशिश मत करो। कांग्रेस पार्टी क्या की, कांग्रेस सेक्रेटरी क्या किए, अरे आप अपने बजट में बोलिए, हम सुनेंगे। वो सब, अरे गरीबी 27 करोड़ लोग गरीबी के रेखा के नीचे आ गए, जो ऊपर गए थे, उस पे बोलिए।
थैंक यू माननीय
क्रिप्टो करेंसी आपने एक्सेप्ट किया क्या नहीं, क्योंकि आपके आरबीआई चेयरमैन ने बोला है कि अपने रिस्क पे आप इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो, तो ये बात बोलिए, हम सुनने को तैयार।
माननीय एलओपी प्लीज, आई हैव अलाउड यू, प्लीज
सर।
माननीय फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर,
थैंक यू वेरी मच डिप्टी चेयरमैन सर।
प्लीज, आपको इजाजत मिल चुकी है माननीय एलओपी, प्लीज टेक योर सीट, प्लीज। नो, प्लीज, आई हैव नॉट स्पीकर।
Give serious reply. We listen. Don't
you have
make
already spoken, sir.
No.
You have already
ये
spoken.
कॉमेडी टाइप बोलना ये बंद करो।
Please take.
Thank the honourable. Sir, I thank the honourable leader of the opposition.
Please.
I thank the leader of the opposition for reminding me that I should answer on budget. Shri Rajamani Patel ji, during the budget discussion, mentioned about it. Should I not reply, sir? I am following his order only. I am following the instruction of the leader of the opposition.
आपकी बात रिकॉर्ड पे जा रही है, कोई और बात रिकॉर्ड पे नहीं जा रही।
I'm honestly, he's a very senior politician, has been in decades in politics. He's very respected. I respect him, and I certainly respect the words he's mentioned here, and I'm duly following it. Sir, I come to the last intervention in my speech, sir. This is also very much what came up during the budget discussion. I am not speaking anything from somewhere, a comment mentioned outside. So I would like to have my full time, and I request the indulgence, Deputy Chief Chairman, where I go through the details. So there was this indication by respected member who's not here, so I'm not taking his name, said the finance minister is not elected, and so she doesn't know the ground realities. And she should be sent, her party should send her to get elected from the ground, to know the ground realities. So, but coming from a member who's in this house elected, TK today is in the opposition, to think that a member in this house is one less to some other respected members who are elected is a bit too rich, sir. Haven't they, in their time, in Rajya Sabha, also had Rajya Sabha members being ministers? Are they suggesting that their ministers were unconnected from the ground? Prime Minister himself was a member and of the Rajya Sabha, this great house. And was he disconnected from the ground reality? Is that what is being suggested from by the honorable member who told me that I'm unconnected to the ground? I'm sorry, sir, 10 years being guided by a Prime Minister from this august house. I don't expect a member to suggest that to me. So that is one thing. A few things, sir. We were also told, honorable member also reminded about rural connectivity. I want to tell the honorable member, India's rural internet user base is growing, and it is over 3 times faster, growing 3 times faster, and is quicker and is quickly catching up to surpass the urban user numbers. So this is something which has come out of a Internet Mobile Association of India's report. So while, I'm quoting from the report, sir, while internet users grew by 4% in urban India, reaching 323 million users in 2020, digital adoption continues to be propelled by rural India, registering a 13% growth in internet users over the past year, unquote. So rural India's internet connectivity is also growing. Data consumption through BharatNet optical fiber surpassed 13,000 terabytes till June 2021. This is an increase from 6,000 terabytes in 2020 and 300 to 400 terabytes in July 2019. Rapidity with which it is increasing, sir. I just want to highlight that according to the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, which is a report of August 2021, the total number of internet subscribers increased from 79.5 crores at the end of December 2020 to 82.5 crores at the end of March 2021. So in this budget, of course, I have announced that contract for laying optical fiber in all the villages, the ministers next to me, including remote areas, will be awarded under the BharatNet project through PPP in 22-23 itself, and the completion is expected by 2025. Our vision is that all villages and their residents should get the same access to e-services, communication facilities, and digital resources as urban areas and their residents. So I just want to highlight, and it's also from one of the former economic advisors, saying India, meaning India's growth, talking about it, said Bangladesh will be growing faster than India. This was raised also. Maybe not by any members, but it is a very important conversation in which I think we need to put the facts together and say, sir, we are 10 times bigger, our economy is 10 times bigger than Bangladesh. So if I had to give you a rough calculation, if Bangladesh grew at 10%, sir, and we grew just at 1%, sir, the absolute number that will arrive in terms of growth will be the same. So then to say Bangladesh is at 5.5, whereas you at 4.1, is not really understanding this.
Not allowed, please.
Sir, I want to now address the concern that Honourable Member Ami Yagnik mentioned. Said you have not spent much, you have not given money. I just want to say, sir, countries which have spent big money, whilst we prioritized on JANBHAWANA, save lives first, and also immediately after that ensure that they get money for their businesses and so on. I just want to bring in one bit of information. Advanced economies, sir, relied on large stimuluses. Almost entirely on the demand side measures they relied on, of direct support without paying attention to so much to supply side. That's their priority, they can do it. Their outcome today is high inflation. Their outcome today is high inflation. Now, I just want to highlight one observation which an economist, Ruchir Sharma, has made in October 2021 for information for the Honourable Member. Pandemic stimulus, Ruchir Sharma, I'm just quoting him. Pandemic stimulus backfired. India can be thankful it did not go bigger on government spending. 2020. Emerging markets which stimulated most aggressively got no payoff in a faster recovery, owing in part to the downsides of over-indulging. India's payoff for moderation was one of the strongest recoveries in emerging market, unquote. So I just wanted to draw the attention of what one approach can give and what the other approach can give. So finally, sir. Finally, sir. Sorry? Yes. I've said that in the budget speech as well, sir. Finally, sir, Honourable Member who's not here now had mentioned and I hope I heard him right. He said he does not see Amrit Kal. The member said he does not say. I'll explain it. The Honourable Member said he does not see Amrit Kal, but instead has been seeing Rahu Kal since 2014. Sir, I wasn't sure if I heard him right if he said Rahu Kal. Sir, I want to say if there was a Rahu Kal, if I heard him right, Rahu Kal. Sir,
please do not interrupt like this, Mr. John Britas. Please.
I had mentioned it earlier, sir. That Rahu Kal, I hope I heard him right. That Rahu Kal, which he mentioned actually belongs to the time which some time ago I said. When a sitting Prime Minister brings about a law and it gets torn up scornfully in front of the media, hours before the Prime Minister is about to meet the US President, that is Rahu Kal. I'm being careful. Sir, also, entrenched in the Congress party, where there is an implosion now, Rahu Kal is what produces, I would think, the so-called G23. So Rahu Kal is not now. Rahu Kal is where Congress party is. Ours is Amrit Kal. Ours is Amrit Kal. Rahu Kal was thrown at me. Rahu Kal was thrown at me. Yes, please. Budget. Rahu Kal was mentioned by your member. Please. Sir, senior leaders from the party are leaving their own party and getting out. That is Rahu Kal. That is Rahu Kal, sir. Whereas standing there, budget speech, the question, the allegation, you are sitting there and telling me it is not Amrit Kal, Rahul Kal. Sir, no wonder Congress party, which is facing the Rahul cart, is getting 44 seats and remaining there and not able to come out.
Please.
Sir, where Rahul Kal is, where Congress party is in session, where they go on saying, "Ladki hoon, main lad sakti hoon." Rajasthan ladkiyan lad nahi sak rahe. Rajasthan में लड़ नहीं सक रहे महिला. राजस्थान में महिला का हर दिन कुछ ना कुछ कांड हो रही है. राहु काल उधर है. सर, बजट स्पीच के समय अमृतकाल इस देश का अपमान करने के लिए अमृतकाल को राहुकाल कहने वाला, अभी ये जवाब सुन ले. अभी सुन ले ये जवाब.
Please conclude, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now Honorable Finance Minister's reply on general discussion on budget 2022-23 is over. Now on a special mention, Dr. Subramaniam Swamy. Please read the title of your special mention. 2022-23 budget discussion is over. After Honorable Minister's reply, you please read the title only. Read the title and lay it. Read the title and lay it, sir.
My name is Subramaniam.
This is Chairman's
Swamy.
instruction. Chairman's instruction.
Right.
Please, read title
Mr.
and...
Deputy Chairman,
Sir.
I wish to bring to the notice of this House, through you, to the government that this House and the people of India
You
are
please
unaware...
read the title and lay, sir. Please read the title and lay only.
Oh, okay.
Please read.
The title is
Please.
about asking the government
Please.
to provide the House with a white paper on the recent threats from to our national security and territorial integrity from hostile nations across the border.
Right, sir. Please read. Thank you. Thank you. Mani Sri Elaram Karim ji. Yes, sir. Please read.
Yes, sir. Need to take stringent action
Corrected, sir.
on the cartelization by major tire companies in India to increase the price of tires and cheating the rubber farmers.
Thank you, Elamaram ji. माननीय सुजीत कुमार जी, कृपया जो एसोसिएट करें अपना नाम यहाँ भेज दीजिएगा. माननीय सुजीत कुमार जी.
Sir, my special mention is regarding the extension of Howrah Ispat Express to the railway stations in Kalandi district, which is a long pending demand of the people of the district. Honorable Minister is here, so I would request through you to consider this request.
जो भी चाहते हैं, kindly send your name here to. माननीय संजय सिंह जी.
जो बढ़ती कीमतें हैं उस पे पूरे देश की चिंता है और मैं चाहूंगा कि सरकार इसकी ओर ध्यान दे. मोबाइल रिचार्ज की बढ़ती कीमतों के संबंध में मेरा स्पेशल मेंशन है.
धन्यवाद. माननीय श्रीमती शांता छेत्री जी.
Thank you, sir.
Please read the title and lay.
Thank you, sir. I am laying the urgent need to release funds for Anganwadi workers and Anganwadi helpers, additional honorarium lying stagnant since 2018, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. माननीय प्रोफेसर मनोज कुमार झा जी.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Chairman, sir. Through you, my special mention is to appeal the government must reverse their decision to shut down the Kashmir Press Club and restore it at the earliest possible to protect press freedom and ensure the safety of the journalists. Thank you, sir.
माननीय श्री अयोध्या रामी रेड्डी जी. माननीय अयोध्या रामी रेड्डी जी. Not present. श्रीमती झरना दास वैद्या जी. Mike. Please.
Ensure severe punishment for public incitement for sexual abuse of women. I lay in the table my
Thank you.
special mention.
माननीय श्री प्रसन्नाचार्य जी.
Subject of my special mention today is about protection
preservation and development of important historical, cultural and archaeological sites in Western Odisha. I lay my...
Thank you, Manya President. Manya Sadasyagan, our reservation. Honorable members, just before we adjourn for a long recess, on behalf of Honorable Chairman, on my own behalf, I would like to express our happiness over the manner in which proceedings of this August House took place during the first part of the budget session. The House has not witnessed any forced adjournments during the entire first part of this budget session, and it functioned nearly half an hour more than the scheduled sitting time. The credit for this goes to every member of this House. As a result, the members could not only participate effectively in the discussion on the motion of thanks to the President's address and general discussion on the budget, but also were able to raise 51 start questions, 71 hour submissions, and about 17 zero-hour submissions, and about 50 special mentions. I compliment all sections of this August House for effective functioning of the House in a very positive way during this part of the budget session, and hope that we continue to be guided with the same spirit in the future. The House stands adjourned to meet at 10 hours on Monday, the 14th March 2022. बहुत धन्यवाद.